inside of MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a good match in the AFC. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the 26-yard line.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Steeler first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, this is Warren, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss on 1st down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Pickup of 10.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
— 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Another run here with Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. 3rd down and 9. As we are ready to get back underway. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at Mike Tomlin wants the officials to get another look at it. So out comes the challenge flag.
Under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Steelers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Roman Wilson was the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
They go with man coverage on the back end, and while everything's covered up nicely, there's nobody with eyes on the quarterback, so he ends up just using his legs, keeps the drive alive, and that heads-up play moves the chains on 3rd down.
They run with Warren, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got the veteran. That's Robert Woods. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down and 8. Rodgers going up top again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Jets offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Flushed to his left. He's going to run it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Fields to throw. He keeps it himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10. Throwing is Fields. He'll run again. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W.
Chris Boswell.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the 2nd half? Oh! And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Brought in by Josh Reynolds. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the 2nd half. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Jets first down.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's good for another Jets. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. That one taken in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Tight things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead.
Jets 7, Steelers 3.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Headed left, buying time. And after the play, that's Aaron Rodgers who is having some sort of issue down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Rudolph. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Will McDonald in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield to try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Rudolph looking to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Once again, it's Warren. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Rodgers. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. In motion comes Lazard. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A 2-yard gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll go again with Hall. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Fields. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
That's good for a
It's a 1st down and a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver. Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. They give to Hall, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Fields. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
They'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Steeler 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll drop to throw. He's going in down the field. It's Austin. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. A pickup of 44 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That one, DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Panay Wanwu now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's 2nd down. Fields now. He'll step up and run. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the 1st down.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
1st down. Fields. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Fields now on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to come up just short for the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Hall. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Big time stop there, Mike, on 3rd down. Now it sets up a 4th down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the 2nd half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the 2nd half.
So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to force overtime. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Going up top. That is hard. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. The kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.